The Texas Open is the third oldest event on the PGA Tour and was returning to the TPC San Antonio for the second consecutive year. Texas has a rich golfing history, so a win in this state is always a prized addition to the resume, as Australia's Adam Scott found out with victory here last year. And as you'd expect, the 30-year-old was the centre of attention in the lead-up to this year's event.
Always great to come back and defend a tournament. Brings back all those good memories, the winning feelings. I feel very comfortable here. I think, the crowds and the people who come out to watch are a lot of fun, kind of like Australians. And it's a good venue here in San Antonio. I took immediate liking to the course last year, so I'm sure I'm going to feel good out on it this year. Just stay patient and try and get myself in the mix. That's what I want to do every week, and coming off a bit of a high last week, the form's good.
That good form Scott speaks of was on show in the final round at the Masters, where he charged into contention with a brilliant final round 67, and a first major championship appeared to be a distinct possibility.
It was a great round, but obviously not quite the result I was hoping for, although there were no expectations going into the last round whatsoever. I was maybe a bit fortunate to even be in the mix. But those things happen. It was a good experience for me. I was happy to play well under the circumstances.
It's now history that Scott led by 2 with 2 to play, parred his way in, and then watched helplessly as Charles Schwartzel stormed home with birdies on the final 4 holes to steal away the green jacket.
I had that chance on 17T, and I didn't give myself enough looks at it coming in. I had a chance on 18, it was an outside chance, but at the end of the day, Charles just hit the shots he needed to at the very end and converted, so worthy champ.
Perhaps the biggest positive outside of a career-best finish at a major was Scott's clutch putting at Augusta National. The change to the broomstick earlier in the year at the WGC match play appears to have strengthened what up until now has been the most inconsistent part of his game.
I do feel very comfortable with where I'm at. I've worked hard at it too, and I've worked hard on all aspects. I was really happy with the way I pitched the ball at Augusta too, because that's also been an area in the past there where I feel like I've let a few go.
Jeff Ogilvy briefly shared the lead at the Masters after stringing together 5 straight birdies on the back 9, while Scott and playing partner Jason Day shared second place at 12 under. A hint that the glory days of Aussie golf are soon to return.
We had a great run there for a few years where we really were a prominent force in world golf, and it's been a quiet couple years, and I think maybe something like that is what we all need to lift our spirits and get us thinking that we're top of the world again.
Adam's pre-event schedule also included taking part in a ceremony to recognize the amazing fundraising efforts of the Texas Open. The tournament this year raised a record $9 million for children's charities, and it was also a surprise overseas donation too.
They've done a hell of a job to put so many $1 million back in their community here. It must make a huge impact on these kids' lives and giving them a brighter future.
It would have been good to come here with a green jacket, but I might leave with a pair of boots instead. So. Thanks very much.
That money will go to great use in all the things we do for kids in autism and education and different areas that we support at home. So, I was a bit surprised. I had no idea, but it was a very nice surprise.
And despite all the smiles, Adam couldn't replicate his final day charge at Augusta and finished in a tie for 23rd. Victory went to tour rookie Brendan Steele, who shot a final round 1 under par 71 to win the Texas Open. He overcame relentless wind and fellow first-year PGA Tour player Kevin Chappell to win by a stroke. He had been the leader by 1 heading into the final round, and the 28-year-old stayed steady throughout the day, finishing at 8 under par. Steele takes a giant leap in the latest FedEx standings, moving from tied 115th to inside the top 20. It's the same players occupying the top 9 places.